The value of company Nike is $210 billion. The value of Nike, the brand, is $35 billion. In fact, in 2019, Nike spent around $3.8 billion in advertising to push its brand to the consumers. Brands and trademarks are integral to a company's success. And that's not the case just for famous consumer brands like Nike, but that's a fact for hundreds and thousands of companies out there. Meet Dan. Dan is the legal head of a large pharma company responsible for protecting and registering the company's trademarks. But he absolutely hates his job. Anytime his company wants to launch a new medicine, Dan needs to file a trademark and ensure that the trademark is not violating other companies' brands. To do that, he needs to manually think of hundreds and thousands of permutation combinations and manually enter them one by one on the government website. Once his brands are registered, Dan needs to go through 8,000 trademarks every single week to check nothing is similar to his brand name to ensure no one is mooching off of the company's brand value and revenue. The industry standard is to manage these trademarks on an Excel sheet, and Dan needs to constantly update them every single day. In fact, in the trademark process, Dan spends 60% of his time on low value, repetitive, and manual work. And because he relies on manual intervention, Dan makes mistakes. He misses out on important brand names similar to his, resulting in huge loss. But not anymore with MikeLegal. MikeLegal is an artificially intelligent system that helps companies better manage and protect their trademarks. With MikeLegal, companies can fasten the process of searching for similar trademarks, drive better data-driven decisions, and reduce the time on low-value work. Let us see how this works. Dan simply logs into the system and puts the mark that he wants to search. Then, using AI, the MikeLegal predicts all the different permutation combinations. What took days now takes seconds. The system orders all the trademarks based on a similarity level. Dan can then choose a trademark similar to his and create a report that he will share internally. This report is vital for Dan because through this, he can make a decision internally whether or not to file for the trademark Mike. This report contains all the important details that previously would take Dan days. For the marks that are registered, Dan automatically gets a weekly report telling him of similar brand names that are being filed without him having to do anything. And he also gets a dashboard where he gets to know all the important reminders or renewals regarding his entire portfolio. MikeLegal currently works on a SaaS-based model where we charge our clients based on the number of brand names that they provide the system. MikeLegal has started with the Indian market where there are more than 15,000 companies and law firms managing more than 100 brand names. We plan to scale globally to multiple English-speaking countries that result in around 700,000 companies and law firms with a market opportunity of around $3.5 billion. MikeLegal is transforming the traditional brand and trademark industry by not only having the most accurate trademark database, but coupled with artificial intelligence, it is able to help companies search for similar trademarks within seconds. My name is Anshul Gupta, and I'm the co-founder and CEO responsible for product strategy and customer acquisition. Prior to MikeLegal, I created an app that was personalizing the fashion discovery engine. We partnered with multiple top e-commerce websites and got more than 100,000 visits every month. My co-founder, Tushar Bhargava, is the chief legal officer at MikeLegal. Prior to MikeLegal, Tushar had his own boutique IP firm, helping hundreds of startups file thousands of trademarks and helping them better manage their portfolio. Our CTO is Angzuman Ray, who has significant backend experience and has created multiple apps, including one for the insurance companies, where he created a chatbot for the companies to better understand the policies that the customers want and push it to them. Reliance is India's largest company with a market cap of around $200 billion. They were handling around 10,000 trademarks. With MikeLegal, Reliance was able to increase their accuracy in finding similar trademarks by more than 70%. They report that with MikeLegal, one lawyer was able to do the job of 5 lawyers, hereby reducing their labor cost by 80%. And that's the way that they were able to better protect and manage their entire trademark portfolio. MikeLegal today is loved by more than 100 customers across pharma, FMCG, media, and even law firms. We today are the largest trademark platform in India, managing more than 500,000 trademarks. And customers absolutely love us. Our renewal rate is 95%, creating a very strong foundation for us to scale upon. And I'm glad to tell you that in November, we have a $20,000 MRR and we are already profitable.